one time or another, we all lived in this apartment?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're closing out our Friends rewatch series by celebrating the legacy this iconic sitcom left behind and seeing where the cast went after that final cup of coffee at Central Perk.
And it was a happy place, filled with love and laughter.
The one with the season recap. We pick up in Barbados, where the group is giving us their own version of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Ross and Charlie, Joey and Rachel, Phoebe and Mike. We're the only people leaving with the same person we came with.
That's not true. I came with Monica, and I'm leaving with Weird Al.
Monica finds herself in a tangle of her own, too. Phoebe's reunited with Mike, though there's a slight hiccup there.
Well, when you and I broke up, I started seeing someone.
Well, for how long?
3 months.
3 months? Okay. This is probably none of my business, but how long do you think you're gonna keep seeing her?
Rachel and Joey give romance a try, while Ross insists he's fine. Thankfully, everyone comes to their senses by episode 3, just in time for Emma's first birthday the following episode. Which, let's be honest, it's probably better she won't remember.
Does this bakery by any chance also bake erotic cakes? Say for bachelorette parties?
Ross, what are you talking about?
Oh my God!
Ross deals with bad spray tans, pink shirts, accidental dog sitting, and losing his girlfriend to her ex. While Joey speaks for all of us when he says,
Joey doesn't share food!
But the real emotional through line belongs to Monica and Chandler. Their adoption journey picks up steam, with a few classic misfires like Chandler scaring off a helpful couple, and the ghost of baby kangaroo Triviani's former fling coming back to haunt him.
I waited weeks for you to call me.
I gave you my number. You never called me.
No, don't try to turn this around on me, okay? I am not some kind of social work, okay, that you could just do.
They eventually meet Erica, the woman who changes their lives. Chandler's speech to her is one of the show's most touching moments, making their final scene as a family all the more heartwarming.
I really want a kid. And when that day finally comes, I'll learn how to be a good dad. But my wife, she's already there. She's a mother without a baby.
And of course, we can't close out a series on Friends without mentioning the final Thanksgiving episode. Monica's goaded into hosting, but everyone shows up late, leaving her angry vein a-poppin'. Still in true Friends fashion, the chaos gives way to something genuinely sweet.
That was the adoption agency.
And?
We're getting a baby!
Are you serious?
Phoebe finally gets her fairy tale ending too. Well, her version of it. Her wedding to Mike might not be what she, or Monica, envisioned, but it's perfectly Phoebe. Charming, unique, and heartfelt.
We got married! Could someone get me a coat? I'm freaking freezing.
And honestly, after the proposal fiasco, it's an absolute dream. After the honeymoon, she treats us to an unforgettable French lesson.
Okay, so repeat after me. Je
Je
m'appelle.
m'appelle.
Great. Okay, faster. Je m'appelle.
M'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Me poo-poo.
And learns that Princess Consuela Banana Hammock might not sound as regal as she hoped.
Phoebe Buffet Hannigan Banana Hammock.
Do you even know what a banana hammock is?
It's a funny word.
It's a Speedo.
Oh, crap.
Shall we talk guest stars? Ann Dudek, Greg Kinnear, Daryl Sabara, and Jennifer Coolidge.
So, Monica, you're married.
Yeah, his name is Chandler.
Oh, smell my neck. It's not perfume. It's me. It's my natural scent.
Then there's Christina Applegate returning as Amy.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just check on the baby.
Wait, this is important. Can't Ella wait?
Her name is Emma.
Why did you change it? Ella was so much prettier.
Ellen Pompeo, Donny Osmond, and Danny DeVito all show up in the one where the stripper cries. Brent Spiner, Craig Robinson, Dakota Fanning, and Jane Lynch all pop in too. Talk about an all-star farewell. The final season brings major changes. Monica and Chandler move to the suburbs, Rachel faces a life-changing job offer in Paris, and while today we can debate whether or not she should have gotten off the plane, the fan reaction at the time said it all.
I got off the plane.
The gang gathers one last time in the apartment. Matthew Perry reportedly pleaded for the final line, and boy did he deliver.
Okay, should we get some coffee?
Sure. Where?
10 seasons later, Friends reminds us that even when life changes, some coffee orders and friendships stay timeless. The one where Friends leaves a legacy. Few TV shows have left such an enduring mark as Friends. It aired in around 60 countries during its run, reportedly 190 today, was translated and dubbed into countless languages, and had roughly 25 million weekly viewers.
It aired in over 220 territories. Friends was TV's #1 comedy for 6 straight seasons, averaging 25 million viewers a week. 52 million people watched the finale. The show has been watched over 100 billion times across all platforms.
Not to mention, the series finale was basically a cultural event, watched by 52.5 million people, and that's just in the US. The characters didn't just entertain us. They shaped how we dressed, styled our hair, and even how we speak.
How you doing?
Apparently, many of us started slipping so into everyday conversation thanks to the show's signature inflection. Friends is even credited with helping non-native speakers learn English. BTS's RM is apparently among those.
How did you teach yourself English?
Actually, my English teacher was the sitcom, Friends.
Oh, you watched Friends?
Yes.
The sets and props became iconic in their own right. If the Friends experience visits your city, you can lounge on the orange sofa, kick back in a Barca-lounger, or order a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. We're just waiting for them to add Ross's stairwell so we can have our own pivot moment.
Pivot! Pivot! Pivot!
And soon, New York will have a real-life Central Perk in Times Square.
The Friends-inspired coffee shop will have versions of the iconic orange couch and offer 6 coffee blends with names such as How You Doing, plus We Were on a Coffee Break and Pivot Blend.
Back in episode 1, we talked about how Friends filled a gap on TV. A show about young adults figuring life out together.
We had a tight circle of friends.
There we were in our 20s in New York trying to make a living and find love.
And we thought that could be a show.
It changed how being in your 20s was seen and redefined what friendship and found family could look like. As the characters grew up alongside us, they became a kind of comfort blanket when life got tricky.
Phoebe? What? Do you have a plan? I don't even have a plan.
Its reach didn't stop with its original run. In 2018, Friends reportedly accounted for 4% of Netflix's total viewership, a staggering number considering the endless options on there. Its cross-generational appeal means original fans and Gen Z binge watchers alike still find something that speaks to them.
It's like a fun game.
Sure, it's not perfect, and we've talked about those flaws in previous episodes, but revisiting them and acknowledging them only helps its legacy evolve. The cast set the standard for ensemble sitcoms that followed, showing just how powerful chemistry and balance could be. They practically changed the industry itself, negotiating together for equal pay and billing. By the final season, each was earning $1 million an episode, a testament to the power of solidarity.
Ultimately, that egalitarian sensibility that David Schwimmer asked them to embrace, it ended up working powerfully on their behalf.
Friends may have wrapped in 2004, but it never really ended, did it? It's been parodied, referenced, and rewatched ever since. Whether it's a box set or a streaming queue, the next episode is always waiting, and it still feels like coming home.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. The one after the last one. Before we close this series, let's take a quick look at where the cast headed after that final episode. Matt LeBlanc. Friends might have ended, but Joey's story simply relocated to Los Angeles.
I'm an actor. I've been in New York, but I got offered work in LA, and I think it's time for me to take my shot.
Unfortunately, his spinoff didn't quite capture the same magic and was canceled after 2 seasons. After that, LeBlanc took a short break from acting before making a celebrated comeback in the British sitcom Episodes, playing a parody version of himself, a role that won him a Golden Globe.
It's fantastic. Really?
Like you don't know. Oh my God. So funny and smart. Jesus. I love it.
He later co-hosted Top Gear, executive produced Jonah Hex, and reunited with Lisa Kudrow for a cameo in Web Therapy. From 2016 to 2020, he starred in the family sitcom Man with a Plan, proving that his comedic timing never left.
Don't question me about space, Marcy. I'm an expert. I once had a beer with Ned Armstrong.
You mean Neil?
No, Ned, Neil's cousin.
David Schwimmer. Since saying goodbye to Ross, Schwimmer has built a career full of variety.
Nature! It's all over me! Get it off! I can't see! I can't see! I can see!
He lent his voice to Melman, the neurotic giraffe in the Madagascar films, and appeared in movies like Dwayne Hopwood, Big Nothing, Nothing But the Truth, The Laundromat, and Little Death. On television, he's taken on roles in Will and Grace, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, playing Robert Kardashian, and most recently Goosebumps.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
I want you to have a really fun and also safe summer out here. I only have one rule. Stay out of the basement.
Schwimmer's also stepped behind the camera as a director and producer, and even showed off his lighter side competing on the Great British Bake Off.
That, my friend.
No.
There you are.
Honestly?
No, come on.
I've never had tofu that I've enjoyed before. Wow. That is a fantastic pie.
Made my year. Thank you.
Matthew Perry. After Friends, Matthew Perry continued to balance acting, writing, and producing. His film work includes The Whole 10 Yards, Numb, Birds of America, and 17 Again.
Well, of course I want to live in the past. It was better there.
I'll bet you wish you had it to do all over again.
You got that right.
On TV, he appeared in The Good Fight, Cougar Town, and Web Therapy.
I feel a connection somehow.
Well, I did win the American Law Association of America Award 3 years running, the Allah Award.
Perry also wrote and starred in his own play, The End of Longing, which ran in both London and New York. In 2022, he released his deeply personal memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, giving fans a moving look behind the curtain. Sadly, we lost him in 2023. Gone far too soon, but never ever forgotten.
I love the show, and I also knew, remember this, because it's going to be the best time of your life. And I knew it.
Lisa Kudrow. After hanging up Phoebe's guitar, Kudrow created and starred in two cult favorite series, The Comeback and Web Therapy.
I want to include you in my life. I think that's a nice thing.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right, good.
3 minutes, here we go.
3 minutes, and you can pretend to be someone else or just be yourself, whichever is more comfortable for you. Hello.
She's made memorable appearances in Cougar Town, Scandal, BoJack Horseman, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and The Good Place, and most recently led the cast of No Good Deed.
Because it's emotional, Paul, okay? All my memories are here.
On the big screen, she's been just as busy, with standout roles in Easy A, both Neighbors films, The Girl on the Train, Booksmart, and The Parenting. Kudrow's wit, warmth, and ability to balance awkward humor with genuine heart have certainly followed her throughout her career.
Oh, it's just because of how all the different noodles look crazy laying there.
Courteney Cox. Beyond Friends, Cox made her mark with Cougar Town, earning a Golden Globe nomination and proving her comedy chops went far beyond Monica.
Also, I never really had my 20s, so I have no idea how I'm supposed to look or act. You said this place doesn't even get crack-a-lackin' until 9:30, and if I'm up after 10, I get really sleepy and I hate you.
She appeared in Web Therapy, Shameless, Modern Family, and Drunk History, and on the big screen in The Longest Yard, Bedtime Stories, and multiple Scream sequels.
Do you ladies think you're the reason that Ghostface Killer has come to the Big Apple? Oh. Nice try, sweetie, but I've done this dance before. Oh.
Fun fact, after famously dancing with Bruce Springsteen in Dancing in the Dark, she appeared in Connor Price's aptly titled Courteney Cox music video, and even directed Brandi Carlile's Right on Time. She's since produced and starred in Shining Vale, adding horror comedy queen to her resume.
You're talking about the family room.
Okay, fine. I was in the family room and she was outside looking in the window.
What'd she look like?
I don't know. She was like old-fashioned, like your mother.
Jennifer Aniston. Aniston has arguably been the busiest and most consistently high profile of the Friends cast. Derailed, Rumor Has It, Along Came Polly, Marley and Me, The Horrible Bosses franchise, and both murder mystery movies just scratched the surface.
So Charles said that everyone's going to be at this race. Yeah. So whoever did this is going to be there. We just have to figure out who it is.
I know, we gotta figure it out. This isn't one of your books, sweetheart. I mean, it's like one of your books.
She also proved she could do drama in titles like Life of Crime and Cake. She even appeared in the musical comedy Dumplin', marking her smooth move into the streaming world.
Approved! Oh, sorry. I won with that back in '91. I got so excited. So good.
In 2019, she made a long-awaited return to television, starring as Alex and reuniting with her friend's sister in The Morning Show, which earned her numerous nominations both as an actor and producer.
This whole place, it's really different than what it may appear to you.
With that, our Friends rewatch has come to a close. But as we said before, it's never truly over. Friends will always be there for you. What impact did the series leave on you? Let us know in the comments.